Well, I suppose in about 1959 was my first experience with Sam Ball. He had been a football player and was a football player, ended up being All-State and All-American and all of that. But in 1959, I saw this tall, gangling kid going around, and he was coming out for basketball. So I thought, maybe I can get him involved with us. So he started with us. He was a forward, and he was the toughest rebounder I ever coached. That's how tough he was. In fact, he had a growl. When he growled, he cleared out areas and people ran. And I was even concerned about it because people said, "What was that?" Well, I told them that's Sam Ball. That's the way he operates. After Sam worked with the Baltimore Colts for 5 years, or a little over 5 years, he came and became a salesman. And of all things, he was number one in the company, number one in sales, number one in the organization. That's how efficient he was. He was just a worker. Everything that he got involved in, he was successful in. I had the pleasure of knowing Sam all these years. About this time, he came to our Hall of Fame club. He was a president for 5 years and worked with the organization for a number of years. He brought to the club a business attitude, and he started working with all the individual members. He assigned them a responsibility, and everyone in the club was responsible for some facet of the Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame was established in 1988, and it's been going strong since then and became really strong when Sam Ball came on as president. The big thing that he introduced to our club was the responsibility of community people. We had never been involved with working with the corporate groups, but he started working with corporate groups, and the club started working with them, and they contributed money for our club so we could issue more scholarships. We issued numbers of members of scholarships, and still are doing that, of course, and it all started because of Sam Ball.